Is now the right time to buy or sell the QQQ ETF? Today, we're delving deeper into the QQQ ETF. We previously shared an overview on our website, but now we're bringing you an even more detailed analysis. To stay informed about our latest analysis, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications. We don't want you to miss any important updates that could impact your investments. Boost your trading decisions with our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and gain access to free price predictions and in-depth analysis for over 25,000 companies worldwide. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since January 5, 2024, our system has identified QQQ as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.38. Now, let's delve into the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has experienced a positive gain of 8.52%. This translates to an average return of 0.28% per day since it was categorized as a buy candidate. The ETF is currently in the midst of a strong and narrow upward trend in the short term, indicating a potential further rise within this trend. Based on the current 3-month trend, there is a projected 12.76% change over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 10.12% and 15.53%. Looking at the 12-month trend, it suggests a potential 36.38% change over the next year, with a possible return ranging between 20.28% and 39.17%. This would result in a price range of $517.91 to $599.24 after 1 year. In our latest update for QQQ, we have an important headline. QQQ ETF price ended at $430.57 on Friday, with a loss of 0.91%. On the last trading day, which was Friday, February 16, 2024, the QQQ ETF price experienced a decline of -0.91%, dropping from $434.51 to $430.57. Throughout the day, the ETF showed a fluctuation of 1.2%, reaching a low of $429.85 and a high of $434.99. Over the past 2 weeks, there has been a 0.36% overall gain in price, but it has been experiencing ups and downs during this period. Although volume increased by 14 million shares on the last day, the prices were falling. This could be seen as an early warning sign, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, approximately $22.40 billion worth of QQQ ETF shares were bought and sold, with a total of 52 million shares traded. Looking at the past 52 weeks, the QQQ ETF reached its highest price at $439.14 and its lowest price at $285.19. Presently, the price is 1.95% below the 52-week high, amounting to $8.57. This high of $439.14 is also the all-time high for the QQQ ETF. Let's take a look at the signals for QQQ, the ETF. On Friday, February 9, 2024, a sell signal was issued from a pivot top point. Since then, QQQ has fallen by -1.48%. It is expected to continue its downward trend until a new bottom pivot is found. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices were falling, which could be an early warning sign. It's important to closely monitor the ETF in light of this. However, there are also some positive signals to consider. These signals may have an impact on the short-term development of QQQ. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal, while the long-term average indicates a buy signal. Since the short-term average is higher than the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the ETF, suggesting a positive forecast for the stock. If QQQ continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at around $433.15. On the other hand, if it falls, the long-term average at approximately $419.04 may provide some support. A break above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a break below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Here are some other signals that might catch your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots indicate a sell signal that occurred 6 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicate a buy signal that occurred 17 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal 32 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, here's what we find. The short moving average indicates a buy signal 30 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a buy signal 73 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal 60 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Today we'll be discussing support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ, the popular ETF representing the Nasdaq 100, has an interesting support level at $428.55. This level could present a buying opportunity, as historically, when this support is tested, we tend to see an upward reaction. So, keep an eye on this level. The great thing about QQQ is that it tends to have very controlled movements, making it a low-risk stock. With good liquidity, you can feel confident in your investments. Let's look at the recent volatility. In the past day, QQQ moved $5.14 between its highest and lowest points, which is around 1.2% of its value. Over the last week, its daily average volatility has been around 1.12%. Let's begin by discussing some important fundamental data before we explore potential good trading levels for QQQ. One of the key metrics we need to consider is the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the P/E ratio. This ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its per-share earnings. A lower P/E ratio may indicate that investors have lower expectations for the company's future prospects or that the stock is undervalued, presenting a possible buying opportunity. Today, let's dive into the potential day trading levels for QQQ. If we see an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ stands at $431.99. If you're not already invested, it might be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before considering a position. And for those who are currently holding the stock, this could be an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its initial support level at $428.55. Should this level hold, it could present an attractive entry point with the anticipation of a rebound. We recommend setting the stop loss for this ETF at $415.91, which represents a decrease of 3.4%. This ETF has a history of low daily movements, resulting in lower risk for investors. Furthermore, there is a sell signal from a pivot top that was identified 5 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good investment? Currently, there are a few negative signals and indicators that may impact its short-term performance, possibly extending to a few weeks. However, we believe that in the long run, there is a potential buying opportunity at the current price level. We anticipate the price to rise over the next 3 months. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems have identified that the current price is undervalued. Looking ahead to Tuesday, February 20th, we expect QQQ to open higher by $1.23, starting trading at $431.80. Before we dive into today's content, it's important to remember that trading comes with a high risk of losing money. Always consult a financial advisor before making any buying or selling decisions. Please note that StockInvest.us is not the sole basis for your investment choices. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and assume responsibility for your own investment decisions. Welcome to Stock Invest. In this video, we'll be discussing our current view of the stock. We value your opinion, so please share your thoughts by commenting below. We're also curious to know your target for the ETF. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Our team wishes you successful trading and a beautiful day. Thank you for joining us.